Hello guys, Falcon Lover Giraffe here, and today we are gonna do episode 4 of Roblox Lewis scripting tutorials. And today I'm just basically gonna teach you guys about GUIs or GUIs or however you want to pronounce it. And basically GUI/GUI stands for Game User Interface. So GUIs are important in making a game functional. You might need GUIs for a menu and stuff like that. And as you know, there is also, it displays your name on the screen, it displays the leaderboard and stuff like that. Those are called UIs, I guess, user interface, because they're in all games. So basically, to make a GUI, to make it display on the screen for everybody, you're gonna go to Start GUI and insert a screen GUI. And that's the most simplest way to insert a screen GUI/GUI into someone's screen. But there's also a scripting way to do it. You could also insert it from the starter pack, just like in weapons they pop up a GUI and stuff like that. And also there are surface GUIs and billboard GUIs. Those go on parts and stuff. I might go into depth on that in a later episode, like advanced GUIs. And the basic instances that are used in GUI are text label, text button, text box. What else is there? You can use a script, local script, scrolling frame, a frame, an image button, an image label, and stuff like that, and a folder. So let's go insert in frame. And as you can see, I inserted a little white GUI with a black border. So let's go check out the properties of a screen GUI first. Absolute position, absolute size. That's just the size of the GUI on your screen. That's why you can't change it, because then that would be weird. You would have to have like a really big screen resolution, I guess, that has infinite pixels, so you could change it whatever size. And then basically that's all to it. And also there's the name, the class name, the parent. So I'm gonna put the name tutorial GUI. And now this is the frame. The frame contains stuff like other frames and all of the other stuff using GUIs. So the appearance, selection, image, object, I don't know what that does yet. So you guys might look up some new stuff in the Roblox wiki. And there's the absolute position and absolute size, and it's active. I think that means it's if it's active, that means that you can click it. So like if you hover over it, you could click and stuff like that. But we're just gonna set that to non-active because it's not gonna act as a button or something like that. And then background color 3, that determines the color of what the frame is. So I'm just gonna make it black, which is the color 3, value 0,0,0. So it's black. And there's also the border color that you can set it to. So I'm gonna set it to white. And also border size pixel, you can set it to as much pixels as you want. So 100. That's really thick border right there. And what else? I'm just gonna set it to 1. And background transparency basically does what it does. It makes the background color that much transparency. So I'm gonna put 0.5. Yeah, you can see that. And then class name, I'm gonna name it to frame, I guess, just frame. And what else do we have? Okay, there's also position. The first set of numbers is like a scale position, and the second one is based on the pixels you have. I recommend using the first set of coordinates, because the second part will just make your GUIs messy all over if the player that's playing your game has a different screen resolution. So position, we're just gonna set it from 1,0, and I can't find it. Oh yeah, on the first set of coordinates, the whole screen equals 1. So you have to make it between 0.0 and 1. Yeah, I meant 0, between 0 and 1. Yeah. So if we want to make it in the middle of the screen, we're going to put 0.5. But that won't make the GUI in the middle of the screen. It'll just make the left point, the left quadrant of the GUI on the middle, because the position is based on the point of the left, I guess, the upper left point of the GUI. So if you wanted to make this GUI in the middle horizontally, you would have to take the size, which is size, which is 100. We're gonna change that real quick because we don't want offset. So actually, yeah, the first value in each of the set of coordinates, those are the offset, no, the scale values, and then the second is the offset values. So let's do so the size will be 0.1, 0.1, and we the size constraint is relative XY, so it basically creates a grid that's relative to X and Y. But you could also set it so it's relative to X and X, or Y to Y. But I'm just gonna do X to Y. So as you can see, it's 0.01. Since it's relative XY, it won't, if you 0.1 isn't the same as 0.1 on the Y values, so you would have to set it to relative XX, so it would be equal. But I just feel more comfortable with X and Y, so let's go set Y to 2, because I think that's the ratio between both of them. And then since we're doing position for X, we would take 1, and let's subtract 5 and 1, so it gets 0.4. And I guess that it would be in the middle or something like that. Wait, no. You get 0.45 because you have to take half of the size, which would be 0.05, and then subtract it from the position, and that would make the GUI in the middle. And then you'd also take the size of that, 0.1. Okay, so now we're gonna put 0.4 for the Y value, and it's in the middle of the screen. So I guess that's basically how you get the GUIs in position. I guess rotation is basically rotating it, so let's set it to 4. I don't know what it is based on. Is it based on not? Oh yeah, it's based on degrees, not radians. So you don't have to worry about radians, just degrees. And then let's go check the other. There's also style. Custom is basically, it looks like that. You can customize the color of it. And there's also chat blue, chat green, and chat red. You can't really customize the colors of those, but they look like the chat. And there's also drop shadow. There's ROBLOX round, ROBLOX square. So I'm just gonna set it to ROBLOX whatever. And if you guys want to do a custom style, you just use image button, and then you just image label, I guess. You set the text to nothing, and you just put the image for the label as your button. You just resize it, and visible makes it visible or not. Z index is basically like if it shows the priority of it. So like if there are 2 frames, one of them would overlap each another, so you would have to set the most prioritized GUI to like a high number, and then the lowest important GUI to like 1. And then archivable, that just makes it like visible on the workspace, just like everything. Clips descendants, it clips it to the to its descendants. Draggable drags it in game, so you can drag it. And basically that's all for frame. It's basically the same for all the other things except script and local script. So just tinker with it and you can make a really cool thing using GUIs, stuff like that. But in the image ones, there's like image and image color, so that makes the the color of the image. So if your image was just plain white, you could set the image color to black and it would just make it black. It just like makes it like it makes the whole image that color, I guess. And image rect offset, I think that's the size of the image. No. I'm gonna go test it out real quick. Oh, it's the size of the image inside the shape thing, I guess. The shape of the image label. And then there's transparency for the image, so you can set it to 1 and you can't see the image anymore. And yeah, that's basically all it is to GUIs and stuff. And it's the same for doing scripting with GUIs, like instance.new, start GUI, and then stuff like that. And on a future episode, I might do animation on GUIs, how they do that, like cool moving and stuff. And in that episode, I'll also do animation for blocks and stuff like that. Yeah, that's all, guys. That's all for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, this helped you guys, leave a like. If you guys are having trouble, or if you want to give me feedback, leave a comment down below. And subscribe if you want more videos like this. My friend SignKitty123, I believe that's her YouTube, told me to make this video because she needed help with GUIs. And yeah, that's all for now, guys. Thank you guys for watching and see ya. Peace out.
Yeah.